Hello, everybody. It is that time. It is time for the version 4.6 special program. It is time for Father Arlecchino. You know, it occurs to me, I'm expecting a Farina rerun in this patch, and I am expecting probably a Linny rerun in this patch. Maybe? Actually, no, wait, didn't he? No, wait, no, never mind. I was like, did he just get one? No, he didn't. I don't think. I don't remember anymore. I don't think he did. Anyways, my point was, if we do get all three of those banners, then you could theoretically call that the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And, if that ends up being the case, that might be what I titled this video, because I find that very amusing. What else am I expecting? Probably Farina Story Quest Part 2, which means boss fight. Like, new weekly boss. Hopefully no more new areas. Please, I'm still catching up with stuff in Fontaine and Shenyu Vale. Please, no more new areas for a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what else to expect, really. I don't know. Let's get into it. There she is.
It has been millennia since the fall of Remuria, and its history has long faded into the mists of mythology and superstition.
Remuria lore?
Legends tell of how before the birth of the court of Fontaine, there was an empire known as Remuria.
No. Oh no. This underdevelopment and not indicative of the final
Remurians believed their
Oh
king
no,
Remus
maybe
would
we
bring
are getting a
eternal
new
prosperity
area.
to the islands of the High Sea. However, the God King's seers prophesized discord. The greatest empire will face the most utter destruction, and this is Fortuna. Thus did the God King derive the primordial plan from the cycle of the 7 days and winds blowing over sea and land, and composed a splendorous symphony based upon it. He believed that the polities could escape fate's judgment and attain eternal paradise if they harmonized with his perfect symphony. But today... Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.6 special program! Let's take a look at the trailer! On occasion, we hold barbecue dinners at the house. They hunt for food, compete with each other, even cooperate. They enjoy participating in activities like that, and the feeling is mutual.
Oh my god.
After all, it's always possible certain familiar faces will be missing from
What was that?
After all, it's always possible certain familiar faces
What is that?
will be missing from the crowd the next time a similar event rolls around.
Something has come up, and since it
Cyno.
pertains to Cyrus and Cyno, I deemed it essential to inform you all.
It was a great plan,
Huh?
shrouded in secrecy.
Okay, this was
We all
unexpected.
gathered around and celebrated the revival of our Lord.
That's how I gained my power. The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Project Stuja?
Participating in the plan will lose a lot of members in the process.
I did not anticipate we would meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis.
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neverlet, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
Oh shit. Hold up, what did that description say?
Special missions within Fontaine.
The knave, fourth of the Fatui Harbingers, a poised, ruthless diplomat. To the children in the House of the Hearth, she is their feared yet dependable father. Hold up, is she a polearm?
Transfixed! everlasting as the moon.
Oh, hello.
An order once given cannot be rescinded.
Well, who the?
Do you have any idea what you're doing?
Huh?
You're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find.
I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished.
A traitor. Cyno was chosen, but he was not the only one.
You'd like me to return my power?
I'm really looking forward to this rite of duels. The wisdom of Hermanubis would have been ours.
What the
I want
fuck is
you to
going on
become the
with
next
Cyno?
king of the house. Yet you seem to have different
shit.
ideas.
I'm not saying I have all the answers, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family.
Okay, Farina hasn't been in this at all, so I'm guessing she might just not be getting... I don't think she's... She might just not be getting a second story quest. Oh, Farina, sweetie, I'm sorry.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tasty water.
I'll make sure it's drained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form. Good things come to children who do as they're told, so I do hope you decide to tag along.
There are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down.
I don't want to disobey an order from Father.
So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain.
Two worlds of flame, the Crimson Knight fades.
Dun 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 dun! Hello everyone! I'm Sarah Miller-Cruz, the voice of the female
Hey,
traveler
Sarah!
Lumine. Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.6 special program.
And what the heck is Ito doing here?
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that everyone would agree that the House of the Hearth isn't an ordinary orphanage. But just in case you needed any convincing, we've invited their voice actors to share some information with us today.
Hey everyone, my name is Erin Yvette. I'm the voice of Arlecchino, the father of the House of the Hearth. You might also recall that she's a Fatui harbinger known as the Knave. I'm so thrilled to have been invited to the special program.
Oh my god, the sparkles
hi, folks.
in the
I'm
X
Damon
eyes.
Mills, the voice of Linny, and he's also a member of the House of the Hearth.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
And although he's not a member of the House of the Hearth, we've also brought the harbinger of laughter and cheer, the one and only voice of Arataki Ito.
What up? It's me, Max Middleman. Hey, everybody, what's going on? My bros, my guys, my dudes. Dude.
Are you excited to be here?
Vibes, vibes, vibes.
Vibes for days.
All right, well, without any further delay, let's start introducing the new content from version 4.6. I've heard that travelers will be experiencing new content related to the House of the Hearth in the upcoming version. Erin, why don't you give us a rundown on what sort of organization the House of the Hearth is?
Yes, it would be my pleasure. Based on the most recent intelligence reports, the House of the Hearth is a Fatui intelligence organization operated by the Knave. It takes in children who no longer have a home due to all manner of reasons, and they receive an education in a variety of disciplines. Now,
hang on. Nanako Mori. I know that name. I need to look that up. Hold on. Oh my god, she voices, Lanling Wang. The Prince of Lanling from Fate Grand Order. Oh, I like Lanling. He's very pretty.
naturally, at the same time as it provides a home, the children also take on various responsibilities.
Okay, this sounds like everything that we already know from the game. Is there more news to hear?
Yes, everyone knows that the House of the Hearth is a rather complicated orphanage, and the Knave, the fourth harbinger of the Fatui, is still hiding many unsolved mysteries. So how about we start diving into all the new information that we have about Arlecchino?
Let's do it!
Yes, let's do it!
Okay, first, I want to hear it straight from y'all. What kind of person do you think the Knave is?
Oh no. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling a lot of pressure right now.
I don't know.
This is giving me all sorts of deja vu. I guess during the Fontaine Archon quest, I noticed that Arlecchino was really skilled at directing the conversation. Her way of speaking was incredibly refined and polite, but she was also incredibly intimidating.
Yeah.
I mean, remember how Farina pretended not to recognize her and talked about having nightmares? I totally get where she was coming from. But that's just an outsider's point of view, right? What is the knave like as a parent? I think Damon is probably the best person to answer that question. Okay, take it away.
Okay, you were hoping that I would be the weakest link? Well, she's a very strict father.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Strict. All right, it sounds like she gives everyone an intimidating impression.
Yeah, but I think Arlecchino loves all of the house's children equally, and she would never treat them harshly for no reason, though the kids feel a lot of pressure during her lessons and are often scared speechless by her stern attitude.
I would have to disagree with the notion that she loves them all equally. I think she has a clear favorite, and it's you.
It's probably for their own good. In an organization like the Fatui, these kids actually need to be more mature, tough, and patient than other children who are their age, you know?
That's actually kind of sad, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Who hurt this knave? I want to know. Why are they this way?
Okay, wait. Are you trying to say that she treats the kids like that because she was traumatized?
Ooh, okay. Now that's very sharp of you, but let's keep Arlecchino's secrets hidden for just a little bit longer.
Okay. I do have a question, though. Why did the children call her father?
Well, if you're curious about Arlecchino's past, then you'll have to find your answer in the game.
That's fair.
Her story quest, Ignis Purgatorius, will be released with version 4.6. Now, I don't want to spoil anyone's gameplay experience by saying too much about her quest, okay? But I do hope that travelers will be able to appreciate Arlecchino's unique charm after they've experienced her entire story.
Oh, I already do.
Version 4.6 will also introduce a new feature, the Focused Experience Mode. Now, if you use the feature while playing Arlecchino's story quest, then it will minimize the number of times that you'll be interrupted by characters or quest locations being allocated to other quests. So hopefully this mode will help travelers have a better story experience, you know?
Nice.
That's right. Yeah. And in the future, this function will become available for more and more quests.
Besides the story quest, I'm also looking forward to hearing the Knave's voiceover lines because Erin's kind of awesome. We'll finally be able to hear what she thinks about the other Harbingers, too.
Yes, I selfishly also think that will be cool.
Yes.
My eternal curse is that the other Harbingers have forgotten that my favorite Harbinger exists.
Next, let's take a look at Arlecchino's elegant yet deadly fighting style.
I will never get to know what Arlecchino thinks of him.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised.
Whoa, she's glitching.
Transfixed.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm transfixed all right. She's so elegant.
This is where you fall.
Oh my god.
She's so cool.
That was awesome.
I like how she glides.
Yes.
Yeah, she's very elegant. Like, that was a perfect descriptor. Like, elegant but deadly. Like a a ballerina of death.
Yes.
Everything she does is so effortless.
I know, right?
Yes. All right, well, if we're going to talk about Arlecchino's combat abilities, then we're gonna have to talk about the Bond of Life mechanic.
Oh, shit.
You might have been a victim to it while you were fighting elite Fatui operatives in Fontaine.
We can finally do it back to them? Mask of the Red Death. Okay. Now that's a story that I'm quite familiar with. When Arlecchino's elemental skill strikes opponents, it applies blood debt directives to them for a period of time. When Arlecchino uses a charged attack or her elemental burst, and it hits an opponent with blood debt directive, she will absorb and clear nearby blood debt directives. This will grant her a bond of life worth a percentage of her max HP. Arlecchino enters the Mask of Red Death state when the value of her bond of life is equal to or greater than a certain percentage of her HP, where her normal charged and plunging attacks will be converted to pyro damage, which cannot be overridden. Okay, so it doesn't work how I thought it was. We are not subjecting the enemies to Bond of Life. Unfortunate. But that's very interesting. And now I'm going to be considering the implications of associating her with the Mask of Red Death.
Does anyone still remember what a bond of life is?
Oh, are you gonna be teaching us about her abilities? Guys, you're too loud. Pipe down. Sorry, let's listen to what she has to say.
Wait, I think I remember. It's the red
I just
portion
noticed her weapon is a scythe!
The HP bar. When you have a bond of life active, it'll absorb any healing that your character receives.
It's a scythe!
They can't regain HP until the bond of life value has been healed.
Yeah.
Yes,
just
very
realized
good,
that.
student. When Arlecchino has a bond of life greater than or equal to a certain percentage of her health bar, her normal, charged, and plunging attacks will be converted to pyro damage, which can't be overridden by other elemental infusions. And while she's in this state, her normal attacks will consume a portion of her current bond of life to deal more damage and reduce the remaining cooldown on her elemental skill.
Interesting.
Whoa. Wait a second.
It's a lot.
So you're saying that she'll deal more damage with her normal attack when her bond of life is higher?
Put simply, yes.
Whoa, wait a second. No, wait, I get it. Wait, so Arlecchino can give herself a bond of life, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, otherwise she'd have to chase down enemies who can put a bond of life on her. Actually, that sounds kind of funny.
I'd like to see that. And that brings us to our elemental skill. Arlecchino's skill doesn't just damage enemies, it also applies a blood debt directive to any enemy that it hits, which will damage them periodically. And when she uses a charged attack or her elemental burst, she'll absorb nearby blood debt directives. This also allows her to obtain a bond of life based on the number of directives that she absorbed. So don't worry, Max.
Oh, I was very concerned.
I know you were.
Okay, hold on. She can't regain HP until her bond of life is removed, right? So how does she stay in the fight?
Well, after dishing out
With a
damage,
strong
Arlecchino's
shielder.
elemental burst will reset the cooldown of her elemental skill and heal her based on her attack and her current bond of life.
Oh, okay.
Also, thanks to one of her talents, while Arlecchino is in combat, she gains bonus pyro damage, but also cannot be affected by any healing effects other than the healing provided by her burst.
So you really need a
so
strong shielder
That
with
seems
her.
like she's as ruthless to herself as she is to her enemies. Like she needs therapy.
Probably. She's kind of a savage. I mean, right. So Arlecchino even has a special kind of movement whenever she uses her charged attack, right?
Ooh, that looks perfect for scaring her enemies.
Yeah, and for putting some serious pressure on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a scythe!
Oh, it's about time to introduce the event wishes in version 4.6. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
So exciting!
All right, during the first phase of version 4.6, Arlecchino, the Knave, and Linny will
Arlecchino
both
and
enjoy
Linny.
a drop rate boost. The all-new 5-star polearm Crimson Moon Semblance will also become available. Also, the Wanderer and Baiju will return in the second phase, so be sure to keep an eye out.
Yay! Oh my gosh, that's so
Okay.
amazing. Okay, so Aaron and Damon, do you have any other news you'd like to share?
Actually, I do. Let's discuss.
I am so glad I only have one banner to worry about. Because if I do not get both her and her scythe, I swear to God, I don't even care if the scythe is, like, good for her. It's a scythe.
Discuss the new weekly boss.
Oh
That's
my
right. We were just talking about how the Knave shows different faces to her family members and to outsiders, but in special circumstances, she will reveal another side.
That's right. Are you ready to see a new Knave?
Yes! I am ready!
So ready!
Hold up. Whoa. I want to hear that beginning of that song
Yes!
again.
I am ready!
So ready!
Oh my god. I love this theme. What the heck? Oh, the ma'am. Wait. Show me your back again. So that's where her vision is normally, but now it's a delusion, and they're both pyro. That's really interesting, because she's the first harbinger that doesn't have multiple elements. This child, of course, has hydro and electro, his hydro vision and his electro delusion. Signora had her natural pyro abilities and her cryo delusion. Scaramouche had... I am of the belief that he has a natural affinity for electro, but he also had a bunch of other elements in his boss form. And then his playable form, of course, has an animo vision. But Arlecchino has both a pyro vision and a pyro delusion. That's very interesting. Whoa! Oh my god!
Wow. Not even Linny and Fremine have seen this side of her before.
So the knave is accepting challengers now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, she's so elegant, but also super duper dangerous.
Yeah. Smooth. It feels even more badass with twice the badassitude.
Hey,
I'm
it's
kind
not
of
so
surprised
simple
they
to
let him
see the
say
name's
that.
other side. She'll appear normally at first, as if she were giving you an ordinary training lesson, waiting to counter your attacks.
Yeah, it seems like she'll dodge all of our attacks like a phantom if we're out of her immediate range.
Yeah, it feels like she's implying that we're all in the palm of her hand.
I mean, you guys know what her personality's like. She doesn't want her children crying or running away from conflict. Instead, she hopes that they'll be able to take the initiative, even if their opponent is their own father. The outside world will not show her children mercy, so neither can she afford to be too forgiving to them. If you do not repay
Cinder
the
of
blood debt
Two
directive the
Worlds
knave applies to you,
flames.
all her attacks against you will be enhanced. But if you manage to out-heal the bond of life, the knave will reward you for repaying this blood debt, and your charged attacks against her will be enhanced.
Oh
Don't
shit.
the bone wings on her back look like spiders?
Yes, that's it.
I like it.
Oh my gosh, it's like she has total control of her prey while she watches them struggle and closes the distance. Ugh, it's kind of creepy being the hunted one for once.
Okay. I think we should stop the introduction here. Let's
No,
leave some
don't.
space for everyone to experience the challenge for themselves.
Wait, so I know that many travelers will be wondering about this. The knave's boss form is tied to her story quest. Normally, players would have to progress the story to a certain point in order to participate in the challenge. But now we have a quick challenge feature for weekly Trounce domain bosses.
Yeah.
As long as travelers are adventure rank 40 or higher, they'll be able to challenge her directly by going to the Adventurer Handbook, going to the Domains tab, selecting Trounce domains, and pressing Quick Challenge.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool. It's a nice little shortcut to the battle.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm looking forward to that. That is really valuable information to have. And it also looks like it's my turn to deliver some news. 2 new artifact sets will become available in version 4.6. Fragment of Harmonic Whimsy and Unfinished Reverie. Travelers who are interested in them should stay tuned for more information.
Cool. Oh, you're finished. Okay. How come your update was so short? It wasn't enough for me.
Yeah, give us more.
Okay, I actually do have other news to share.
Ooh.
Yes. In version 4.6, Sumeru City will be experiencing an unsolved mystery. Ooh.
And for some reason, Cyno's gotten mixed up in it.
Cyno
how did you know about that?
His picture is right there.
Oh, right. Oops. Well, Cyno wanted to investigate personally because someone involved in the case has a very unique identity, and the two of them share a close connection.
Sounds like there's some serious shenanigans going on.
That's right. Is this a case where we get to use violence if the situation gets too complicated?
Yes.
These are all very good guesses, but I'll offer you one clue that you probably wouldn't be able to guess otherwise. A mysterious youngster with connections to the mystery will make his debut during the case. And Cyno's friends are not just freeloaders who only show up for food. Tainari, Kale, Alhaitham, and Kaveh will all come to support him when he's in a pinch.
Aww.
So yeah, if you want to know more about what happens in this
squad.
case, then be sure to check out Cyno's second story quest, Lupus Aureus Act 2. Travelers can venture to Sumeru and investigate the secrets lurking underneath the sands. In due time, of course.
Sarah, you totally delivered. That was great news. Speaking of great news, I think Damon also has some important information to share.
Wait.
Really?
Wait.
Yes.
Wait. What are we waiting for? We've just presented too much information too quickly. Can we take a break, please, so we can digest all of it, please?
Damon.
Please.
He can't keep getting away with this.
No, Damon, you're right.
I know.
Let's check out the first redemption code before we continue introducing the new content.
That's what I thought.
That was amazing. That's what I thought.
So, this Mask of the Red Death connection is really interesting. Oh, cat just brushed up against my mic. I hope that didn't make an uncomfortable sound. But, this Mask of the Red Death connection is really interesting because that is not a story that anybody had connected to Arlecchino so far. I had seen people compare her to, like, the Black Swan, Swan Lake, and I think I'd seen some other things, but Swan Lake was probably the most common. Never saw anybody bring up the Mask of Red Death. And from what I know about her, I'm not sure if I would tie it to her thematically at all. So I'm very curious to see if they do anything with that.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. So we've already told you the story of Arlecchino and the House of the Hearth. So why don't we continue the story of Remuria, which you saw in the beginning of the program?
The undersea capital, the lost homeland. Oh shit, we're actually, like, straight up going to Remuria. Okay. The wide waters that lie south of the Great Terrestrial Lake were also once an integral part of that high sea. Beneath the abyssal depths, untouched by sunlight, the first of dreams and hopes lie buried. The long-forgotten symphony sounds once more amidst the stronghold of dimmed glories and the sea-sunken ruins. A new chapter in a tale long ended is about to be written.
I would like this very much, please.
Yes, you did such a good job. Encore.
A new area of Fontaine will open in version 4.6. Travelers will get to visit the village of Petrichor.
Petrichor. Right, we've heard of that.
Such a small island.
Well, yeah, guess this is where I'm supposed to really confidently say totally, right?
It is, yeah.
Okay, now that you've mentioned it, there's definitely more to this village than meets the eye, right?
Yeah, I think we're focused on the wrong thing here. This is where the kingdom of Remuria's remains lay at rest. So how big was such a glorious and prosperous nation, really?
What is that
now that you say that, I mean, this little town looks a whole lot bigger.
Wait, there's
now,
a cat?
That's a neat trick. Anyway, this is where we'll meet a talking cat. With its guidance, we will be able to see the civilization that vanished thousands
more
of
talking
years ago.
cats!
Oh my gosh, that's amazing!
Anything for a talking cat.
As Aaron mentioned at the beginning of the program, King Remus composed a symphony, one with wondrous power that grants the wishes of the human souls dwelling within.
Yes, I'm getting it. I don't get it.
You're so not getting it. That's okay.
it.
I will explain it in a few words. So you'll just have to learn about the symphony by going on an adventure with this little cat. I'll avoid spoiling the adventure itself, but you'll arrive at the Remuria ruins with the cat. The kingdom's remnants slumber in the depths where the sunlight can't reach.
Oh,
You'll
we're
meet a
gonna be
dragon
unsealing
in the
that
deep
thing.
seas.
Dun, dun, dun.
So you'll be able to obtain powers relating to the symphony, which will help you explore the lost realm of Remuria. You'll be able to pause the melody within the realm of this ancient civilization. You can also unseal time in places where it stopped.
So these powers will let you interact with specific objects in the ruins. You know, that might be useful for solving puzzles during your adventure.
Totally.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, a forgotten statue sits in a recess of the fated castle, silently proclaiming the immortality and glory of a great civilization.
It's a centaur. Statue of marble and brass, a majestic colossus sculpted from marble and brass, displaying the immortality and glory of a great civilization of old. Now this statue stands slumbering within the undersea fated castle, awaiting the arrival of one who dares challenge the majesty of the ancient ruler.
It awaits a warrior who would dare challenge the majesty of the ancient ruler.
Oh yeah, that's right. The statue of marble and brass will soon be coming as a boss. You can earn all sorts of materials if you manage to beat it in a challenge.
I'm so
And
hyped
I
for it.
presume that is what
Yes,
Arlecchino's
and Damon,
going
you
to
did
need.
such a great job with introducing it.
That was great. That was great, Damon. Wait, but real quick question. How do we even get to such a remote little island?
That is a great question. Travelers who have already completed the third act of the Archon quest, Song of the Dragon and Freedom, will automatically unlock a teleport waypoint in the village of Petrichor.
We're getting a
Hopefully
spot
this helps
in
travelers with exploring the new area.
I've heard that this feature will return for
In
many
the-
new areas in the future.
circle.
So exciting.
There.
So cool. All right, that's all the information that we have about Fontaine for now.
And now, outside of the region, ...
It seems like a new style of rock and roll is getting
So
popular
that's
in
why
Inazuma.
Max is here.
Yeah! All right, let's all take a short break before we get into the next section.
Wait, oh my god, are
Take a look
Ito
at
and
today's
Shinyan
second
about
redemption
to meet?
code.
All right.
Oh my god, they would be instant besties.
Welcome back, everyone!
Hey!
Okay,
No way, they brought Dvorak back. Iridescent Arataki Rockin' for Life Tour de Force of Awesomeness.
I hear that a musical tour is coming to
Ooh, free
Inazuma,
Goro.
and the organizer is none other than Arataki Ito himself. Max, would you like to tell us more about it?
It would be my absolute pleasure, compadre. So, I got a question. Does everyone still remember Dvorak?
Of course, how could I
Of
forget?
course, he participated in last year's Lantern Rite.
That's
right?
Marco.
That's right, yeah.
Both Hu Tao and Shinyan performed there.
That's right. And this time, it's an epic tour for the ages organized by none other than Ito and Dvorak.
Oh my gosh, and even the concert name sounds really epic.
Oh, yeah. No, the way he says, iridescent Arataki Rockin' for Life Tour de Force of Awesomeness really gives off the feeling of rock and roll.
Wow.
And the theme of this concert is about life. Specifically, it's about a brave puppy who saved the lives of countless other creatures on the battlefield.
Aww, that's so cute.
Adorable.
I'm really
Yeah.
looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. I really hope the Music Festival of Life will inspire everyone to unleash their own rock and roll spirit.
Is the brave puppy Goro, or is it an actual puppy?
And I'll let you in on a little secret. Ito himself will personally be performing on the big stage.
What? Oh my gosh, that's gonna be awesome.
Yes, it will be. And here's more exclusive news for you. Dvorak will be giving away a brand new musical instrument to our travelers called the Nightwind Horn.
Ooh.
So if you enjoy playing music in real life, or especially if you enjoy playing music in the game, be sure to check it out.
I'm looking forward to seeing more amazing performances from all the great musicians out there.
Are you now? Well, since you're so excited about it and the festival, why don't you help launch the Arataki Rockin' for Life Tour to Force of Awesomeness?
Yeah, I'll try to.
All right, there's 3 steps to preparing for the festival. Number 1, Extreme Carnival
rhythm
Ensemble. You can
time.
practice getting into the flow with some rhythm games while the stage is still coming together.
Wow, those keys look really unique.
Yeah, they really are. And the second task is called the Trillion Trinket Trawl. Say that 3 times fast. The Trillion Trinket Trawl, the Trillion Trinket Trawl, the Trillion Trinket Trawl. I did it.
Ooh.
We can't have a rockin' music festival without a rockin' venue. So, travelers will be helping Dvorak spruce it up with his list of items.
It's a piece of cake, right?
Yeah. And lastly, we have the Meeting of Melodies. Can't have a party without adoring fans, so we gotta invite fellow music lovers to come jam with us. After listening to their tunes, we can restore the missing music notes.
Oh, so we'll be able to hear them sing. That is super exciting.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the point. Music gets you pumped. And after we've rocked out to the pure spirit of music awesomeness in Inazuma, over in Mondstadt, we'll be dancing to a tense and thrilling tune.
Hold up. What do you mean by tense and thrilling?
Does it mean anything if I say Trace, Seekers
Yes!
and Strategy has finally arrived?
Yes! I love Wind Trace. And yeah, it can get a little tense at times.
Well, the new name implies that the game has undergone some mechanics changes, yeah?
Yeah, you're correct. That's very intuitive of you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you'll be playing hide and seek as rebels and hunters, just like before, but there are a few new rules.
Ooh.
Yeah, when rebels are captured for the first time, they'll be exiled to the surveillance zone for a short period of time. Now, they will be automatically freed after their time out, but also their friends can try to help them escape the zone early. But if you get sent to jail twice, you're permanently deleted from the game.
Ooh, that does sound tense and thrilling.
Right?
And that's not all. Oh no, each round will have 6 signaling devices, which will prevent nearby rebels from disguising or concealing themselves. The rebels' goal is to repair these devices while also avoiding capture.
So there's this game that a few of the voice actors for Genshin played on stream once. I believe it was called Prop Night? It was like a combination of Prop Hunt and Dead by Daylight, and that's literally what this is.
Sure. Once they repair 4 devices, they win the match. Oh, and rebels can work together to repair these devices. And hunters will either need to prevent the rebels from repairing the signaling devices, or they can simply eliminate their opponents.
If you team up with friends, then watching these games should be a blast.
She gets it. She gets it. But the next part is even more thrilling. When rebels are fixing a signaling device, the device being repaired will enter the high-speed signaling state. What does it mean? It means it'll give off a light visible by every player in the area. In fact, the device will even be marked on the minimap.
Ooh, okay. So that means that repairing the devices will expose your location. Oh my gosh. It's these
This
sort of
is gonna be
unexpected risks that can be the
wild.
most nerve-wracking.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be super interesting to play.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And in another event, travelers will receive a rather strange commission.
What do you mean,
Protagonist
rather
wanted.
What I mean is, there's a chef who's famous for using unusual ingredients, and he wants to make friends with a Pyro Regisvine.
Huh?
Oh yeah, and not just a Pyro Regisvine, he also wants to befriend a Primo Geovicia, and a Jade Plume Terror Shroom, and the Millennial Pearl Seahorse.
Okay, so from the
You guys heard me the
badges
first
along
time.
The sides,
Yeah, I thought you would react this
looks
way.
like a
Anyway,
combat event.
a chef recently returned from a trip to Natlon, and he started getting some ideas. He thought he should toughen himself up by having his own companion. You know, just like how people from Natlon have Saurian companions.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of. Wait, did you say that he came back from Natlon?
Listen, Damon. If you want to know the
Okay,
details, go check out the event when the version is live, all right? But for now, it's time for me to introduce the gameplay.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
We hear you.
All right, you got it.
You got it.
In this challenge, you can adjust the difficulty and your negotiation strategies. If you've got the guts, then you can take on fearless difficulty.
Negotiation.
You can also talk to Ranjit to adjust the number of negotiation strategies. So if you reduce them, it amps up the challenge difficulty, giving you the perfect opportunity to test your skills.
Cool.
Both active strategies and long-term strategies are available. You can trigger active strategies at will. However, your opponent's HP and level will change depending on the number of strategies that you've picked.
That's cool.
So you've got to choose your favorite strategies to come out on top. Play to your strengths.
Wow.
Noted.
And moving on, travelers should be familiar with our next event, Vibro Crystal Applications.
Ooh, it seems like the event involves connecting different vibrating crystals in order to generate different effects.
Aaron, I am so impressed by how intuitive you are.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. That means
That
so
is
much
incredible.
coming from you.
Yeah, well, I meant it. Each round requires 2 teams. Before each battle, you can set up Vibro Crystal Harmonics plans for each of your teams. This will allow you to receive different combat buffs when you combine transmitter crystals and receiver crystals.
Basically, the transmitter crystal decides the trigger condition, while the receiver crystal determines the buff that your team gets as a result. By connecting them in different combinations, you can create varying harmonic effects. It's your custom buff plan.
Wow.
Spot on, Sarah Miller Cruz.
Thank you.
And you gain a harmonic point for each time that you trigger a harmonic effect. You can get even more combat bonuses if you accumulate enough harmonic points. Each challenge will have different trial characters, so you can choose the harmonic buff that works best for your team setup.
Nice.
Be sure to maximize your points
The trial
if you want to
wanderer
exchange
that's
them
level
for
80 when
rewards.
your own wanderer is level 90.
Also, the Genius Invocation TCG event, the Forge Realms Temper, will be returning in version 4.6. The Heated Battle mode will also receive an update, so don't miss out, duelists.
And there's going to be an overflowing mastery event, so you can more easily train up the characters who need the extra boosty boost.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Max. You just did an amazing job.
That was impressive.
Thank you,
introducing all
Sarah.
that.
Oh, thanks,
And
guys.
since you introduced so many events in one go, I feel like you deserve a little break.
You know what? Yes, you agree?
I was gonna say,
I
I
agree
agree.
too.
I agree. So how about now, let's check out the
last redemption code.
Yay!
That's so funny. I was watching a Marco Meatball video right before I recorded this.
Welcome back, everyone. Next up, we're presenting some information about improvements for different in-game systems.
Nice.
First up, we have some updates for the Serenity Teapot, such
do not
as the
care about
Quick
the teapot.
Obtain feature. Instead of having to navigate a bunch of menus, you can use this feature to put all missing furnishings into a queue, where you can use one click to purchase any missing components and then craft your desired piece.
Wow.
Never mind, I
Ooh,
like
that does actually sound very convenient.
So convenient, so convenient. The avatar system will also be updated, so you'll be able to use more portraits of your familiar friends as your profile display.
Jet icon! Oh my god. Wait, okay. Who all do we have here? We have Hanachiro Sato. We have Neko. Rue. This is not a specific character, but that represents Enkanomiya from the looks of it. You cowards! You absolute cowards! Should have been Enjo. This is Zhichong. This is Arana, I believe. This is Jet, of course, and Ben. Ugh. Who's gonna use the Lilopar icon? Sorush. Elenos! Oh, heck yeah. Anne and Marianne. Caterpillar. I don't know about either of these off the top of my head. And of course, Passive.
Oh,
that's fun.
Oh, that mask is Hanachiro Sato, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and there's Arama,
You
and
bet.
the Thunderbird, and Rue, and more. This is amazing.
So many more. I'm sure lots of travelers like them. Treasure
Look, you can
compasses
scroll
have
down a
also
little
been
more.
updated.
Oh?
Its markers will be displayed on both the large map and the mini map.
Oh
the
my
compasses
God.
will also include
Thank
information
you.
about different map layers.
Thank you!
Way more intuitive.
It's time to eradicate all the maps with 99%
Thank you!
exploration progress.
Heck yeah!
Exploration!
Eradication!
Yes! Now that we've gone over some updates to the game systems, it's time to talk about some Genshin Impact soundtrack news.
Let's go music!
Yeah, that's right. Genshin Impact's third Fontaine OST, Cantus Aeternus, will debut during version 4.6. This album features original music created by the HOOOOME team for the new region of Fontaine and related content.
Ooh, yeah!
Music is my favorite!
So hyped.
Oh no, y'all! It looks like there's nothing left for us to present. I know. So I think that means it's time for this special program to come to a close.
Say it's not so.
Is there anything else that y'all would like to share with all the travelers who are watching?
Yes.
What? We need to have an answer right now in this moment?
It's okay, you've got
now.
this. You got this.
Okay, I'll make
go.
it easy and just be very selfish and say that I'm just so incredibly excited for Arlecchino.
We're all excited for Arlecchino.
We did a lot of work with her. I think she's really cool, and I can't wait for everyone else to see how cool she is.
She's so cool.
Totally.
She's so freaking cool, and I love the whole quest and everything secret that I can't talk about right now. But I am also really excited for that and Linny's involvement in said things, and that's all I'm gonna say right now, guys.
It's so hard to talk about this without spoiling anything, but I'm
know.
so excited for you guys to experience this concert. It is so good, and all I can say is that I had more fun recording for this part of Genshin Impact than I've had in a long time recording. So,
Oh my gosh, that's
Do you think they let him
amazing.
freestyle?
Wow, I'm excited for all of those things too, and I'm also really pumped for the Wind Trace Festival because I love it so much. And it sounds like there's a ton of awesome things coming in version 4.6, so I hope everyone's excited.
Yes, I am.
Yay! Wow, okay, I just have to say, this was so fun being here with you today.
I'm so
y'all.
glad I got to be here with you guys.
This was such a great time. So thanks for being here, and I think that's all we've got for this program. So we will see you all in game.
See you guys in the
Bye.
game.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Love you.
Bro, there is a lot of stuff coming in this patch that I just did not expect at all. Meanwhile, we're not getting some stuff that I did expect. Wild. It's interesting, though. It's very interesting. I need to catch up with exploration. So, I will see you all next time. Let me know what you're most excited for in the upcoming patch down in the comments.